Assalamualaikum. I will explain the program that we use in this project. First, we will declare all the components that we use in this project at the declaration part. First, we will declare the sensor at 001, then the LED at 003, and then the number at 011. After that, we will go to the initial part where we declare all the initial condition. For example, we can see here org at 1000. That means the program will start at the memory 1000. For move B, the data will be inserted into the data register from D0 to the D5. For comparison and selection will be done in the main body by selection. Then we move to the main body when the sensor is equal to D0, the red light will be inserted into the subroutine, which is a red light. The value of D1 will be placed in the first LED. When there is no car or we do not press any button, first LED, which is a red light, will be appear. When the sensor is equal to D1, the data will be inserted into the subroutine, which is a green light. The value of a D4 will be placed in the first LED. When there is a car or we press a first switch, the third LED, which is a green light, will appear. Then when the sensor is equal to D2, the data will be inserted into the subroutine, which is a red light. And the value of D1 will be placed in the first LED when there is no car at our road, but there is a car at the other side of the road, or only we press a second button. The first LED, which is a red light, will appear. After that, when the sensor is equal to D3, the data will insert into the subroutine, which is a GYR, or green, yellow, and red. The first data D4 will be inserted into the LED, which is a green light. After that, the data will be inserted into the subroutine count, which can be seen in the 7-segment display. The countdown will be held for 3 seconds. First, the 7 segment will display the number 3, then the data will be placed into the subroutine delay. After that, it will repeat the subroutine count, the number 2, 1, and 0. After the delay, the data will be inserted into D0 before the data insert into D2, which is a yellow light. After the data will insert into the subroutine count, first the segment will display number 3, then the data will be placed in the subroutine delay. After that, it will repeat the subroutine count, the number 2, 1, and 0. After delay, the data will be inserted into the D0 before the data insert into D1, which is a red light. After that, the data will be inserted into the subroutine count. First, the 7-segment display number 3, then the data will be placed in the subroutine delay. After that, it will repeat the subroutine count, the number 2, 1, and 0. After the delay, the data will insert into D0 before the data insert into the D4, which is a green light. The LED and countdown simultaneously. This is a condition happen when there is a car at our road or at the other side of the road, so the car can move according to their turns. So we move to the simulation part to see how the programming works. Thank you.
Hi, so let's continue to the simulation part. For the 7-segment simulation, we will have a few conditions. The first one is when there is no car at both traffic lights. Next, the second condition is when there is a car at our road. Third, the car appears at the other side of the road. Fourth, both cars appear at the road. And lastly, the traffic light is broken for the first situation if we didn't press any button. The red light, which is the first LED, will turn on. This happens when there is no car at both traffic lights. Next, the first button, which represents a car at our road. The green light, which is the third LED, will turn on, so it will be like this. Then, when we turn off the first button and we turn on the second button, it will represent as the car appears at the other side of the road, but there is no car at our road. So, the green light will turn off and the red light will turn on at our road. So, it will be like this. Furthermore, if there is a car at both sides of the road, the traffic light will take turn so that the car can move according to their turns. First, the traffic light will indicate green, then the countdown begins for 3 seconds. So it will be like this. For the last, when we push the third button at any situation, the yellow light or the third LED appears and blink to indicate that the traffic light having a problem. So the car can know that the condition of the traffic light and can take a precaution when arrive at the traffic light. So it will be like this. The third LED will blink. So that's all. Thank you.
In the end of this project, we can conclude that traffic light is a signaling device positioned at road interaction, pedestrian crossing, and other locations to control flows of traffic. These are some conditions occur when a car or there is no car appear at the road. The sensor for the traffic light will detect and give the correct lights to ensure the safety on the road. It prevents or at least reduces the cases of car crash and collisions in the roads, especially in intersections. It provides a safe and orderly flow of cars on the road and highways with the help of countdown timer.